And today we are going to see the topic structure. Structure means it is a collection of variables of different data types under a single name. So here in the structures, the variables are called the members of the structure. So here in the structure is a user defined data type. So we are going to see the topic structure. So structure is a collection of variables of different data types under a single name. So here in the structures, the variables are called the members of the structure. So structure is also called a user defined data type. So next we are going to see the syntax for defining a structure. We can use the keyword struct for defining the structure. First we are giving the struct, then structure name, then in the open bracket and close bracket inside this we are defining the member variables. How we will define means first data type, then member variable 1. So next data type member variable 2. So next another up to n variables we can give. So here in the structures we can use the different data items can be grouped here. So structure is similar to the records. Here in this we can store related information about an entity. So next in the defining structure, so each variable of the structure has its own copy of the member variables are having in the structure. So these structure variables are accessed using this dot operator. We can access by using this dot operator. So for example, so st1 dot name is the member variable of st1 structure variable. So if you see this example, you can easily identify. So first the syntax, how we will give means struct, then structure name. So inside this data type member 1, member 2 we can give. So for example, we are taking struct book. So inside the structure, we are giving int pages, char book name, char author, float price. So this int, char, float. So these are all the different data types. So here in the structures, we can use the different data types. But in arrays and all, you are using similar data types only you can use. But in structure, we can use different data types. So here in the struct is the keyword you are using here. So for example, take this program as an example. Write a program that create the account details using the structure. First you are giving the header files, then you are creating the structure. So struct amount for account details. So you are giving the structure name as amount. So here in this account number, name and balance, these are the main things. So account number you are giving it in the data type as int. So name you are giving it as char. So balance you are giving it as int. So here itself we can use the structure variable. So next one is void main. So here in this void main, they are defining the structure here. Struct amount. This one is the structure variable. So next in the printf statement, we are giving enter the account details. So we are getting the account details in the scanf. If you want to get these details, you have to use like this. For account number, name and balance. So for accessing the structure, you have to use that v dot account number, v dot name, v dot balance. So here in this, you can access the structure variables. So for account number, you are giving it as %d. So for name, you are giving it as %s. So balance, you are giving it as. So for balance, you are giving it as %d. So then you are printing these values, account number, name and balance. So next another small example to create student structure. So student structure, the main thing is ID, name, marks, total, average. These are the main things for student record, for creating the student record. So first you are giving struct, then structure name is stud. Here I am giving. Here in this inside you are giving ID, declare it as int. Then name you are giving it as char. Then marks and all you are giving it as int. Then total, average, everything you are giving it as int. So this B is a structure variable. You are ending it by semicolon. So then in the main function, first you are giving the printf statement. Here in this you are getting enter the so here in this you are giving enter the student details. So you are getting all the student details by using this scanf. So we can access the structure members by using this dot operator. So here the variables B, so B dot ID, then B dot name, B dot mark 1, mark 2, mark 3. Then for finding the total and all, so are giving it as B dot total equal to mark 1 plus mark 2 plus mark 3, then average, total by 3. So then you are printing all these things. You can see this Word document also for an example for structure. So here in this structure, for books, we are giving it as title, author, subject, and book ID. So for accessing the structure members, we are using the struct keyword. So here in this, we are giving here struct book 1, book 2, everything you are giving here. Next one is structure as function arguments. So you can pass a structure as a function arguments. As you pass another variable or a pointer, you can access the structure variables by using this above example. So here you are giving here structure books, you are giving everything here. Then in the function declaration, so here you are giving here struct this books, then another book is this variable you are declaring here. So in this way also you can access the function arguments. So next we can see array of structures. So array of structures means array of structure means group of data of different data types stored in a consecutive memory location with a common variable name. We can declare it as array of structures. So here you are giving here struct name, inside here employee we are giving here, so int employee number, char employee name, char department name, salary, everything you are giving here. Finally it is closed. Then we are variable here declaring it as emp. So here array of structure means you are giving here employee of 5. So 5 details of 5 employee details can stored here. So here in this array of structure, so in an ordinary array type, we can store one type of data. But in array of structures, we can store multiple types of data. In each array element, we can store here. So for example, you are taking here array of structure here in this. here in the student record class, inside the bracket, I'm giving here 100. It means 100 records we can store here in this. So next we can see nested structure. Nested structure means structure within another structure. We can call it as nested structure. So for example, we can take here so here in this example, the struct tag 1 is one structure. So inside this struct tag 2 is another structure. So structure inside another structure, we can call it as nested structure. So example we can see here. So here example in the struct date we are giving here. So inside the date you are giving here month, day and year you are giving here. Then another structure we are giving it as struct account. Account number, name, account type, float, structure, date of birth, everything we are declaring here. So this is the common example for using the nested structure. Struct employee, inside here employee name, employee number, salary. So inside the structure employee, you are giving structure date as another structure. So inside the date, you are giving int month, int date, int year. Then it is ended by the date of joining. Then first structure is ended by the employee 1. So you can give structure inside another structure by using these nested structures.